Giggity, giggity. Ah, what is that? It feels weird. I don't like it. No. Why, hello there, sir. Oops. Oh, BRB, y'all. BRB. Smells like dragon's blood up in here. It smells delicioso. Hey there. Okay. Hey there. Happy Moon Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Martha Weekly Forecast Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Martha Weekly Forecast Predictions, I'll be channeling with there is Anpu, who people know as Anubis. Who's supporting our high school and supporting the high school. If you look up Anpu, you see that he's an Egyptian god with a jackal head. He's known for embalming and mummification. He weighs the heart on the scale with the feather. He's a protector of graves. He guides dead souls through the afterlife or underworld. I asked Anpu myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The number one came up. I see that as a start, a new beginning. I see that as having drive. I also see that as the self, autonomy, sovereignty, maybe. And yeah. And then also Ampu said he keeps things clear for new beginnings. He clears up energy. He does the maintenance of clear aura and clear energy. He feels like the phoenix. He burns to bring everything back to the start, the base, the core, the one, clarification. And he has an impartial, assertive energy. He has an it is what it is attitude. That's there's Ampu for you, and I'll be channeling him for this week's Martha Weekly Forecast Predictions. If you hear any sounds in this video, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I'll handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's Martha Weekly Forecast Predictions. All right, so I'm going to start with the journal summary. We have a few numbers and a few notes here, so let's get that started. There could be something with 30s that like a lot of you are people in your 30s, or it has to do with some people in their 30s. It could be like the 1930s. Um, there's something about the 30s. The numbers 32, 33, 35, and 38 were the ones that came up. that were prominent. And then we have 333, 555, 111, 666, 222, and 144. And then Dragonfly, Raven, realms, frequencies, spiritual families, like minded spirits, the ability to feel and see them, be aware and pay attention. And then a thin veil. And then authenticity is the filter, the operator. And then what frequency are you operating on? And then let's go into where we currently are on the planets. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, and realizations and awakenings. Um, Within that, we are in Virgo season. Virgo season started on August 23rd, 2025. Is going to end on September 22nd, 2025. And Virgo is known as following. Virgo is known as the maid or the virgin. And I like to call Virgo the Virgin Mary. And then it is the I analyze sign. It is the mutable sign. It is an earth sign. It is ruled by the planet Mercury. It is the divine feminine sign. The sapphire, yellow agate, sardonyx, and peridot are the gemstones associated with Virgo. The body, the stomach, the intestines, the nervous system are anatomically associated with Virgo, and the magician and the hermit card are the major arcana tarot cards that are associated with Virgo. And Virgo is known as the only human zodiac sign in the whole zodiacal wheel. Virgo can also be described as analytical, intelligent, reserved, critical, helpful, conscientious, private, composure, shy, harvest, smart, hardworking, sensitive to their surroundings and people, tends to embarrass easily, responsible, productive, perfectionist, curious, but desire to stay pure. Concerned, attention to nutrition and health, sometimes too hard on themselves and too hardworking, great attention to detail. They believe their methods of doing things are the best way. And then when it turns into Mars Day, the moon is going to be in the waning crescent moon in Cancer, and Mars is going to be in Libra until September 22nd, 2025. So I'm going to break down all of that for you. So the waning crescent means the following: surrendering to the flow, rest, recuperate, regenerate energy for the next phase. The moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer, so they like to say whenever the sign is in the planet that rules it, they like to say it's at home in the sign. So yeah, um, the moon is going to be at home or whatnot tomorrow, today too, but yeah. So at home in the sign, natural ruler of Cancer tends to cling to things, their home, and people they care for, seeking out security and familiarity, likes peace and quiet, having potential to be able to get in touch with their feelings and moods of others, dislike superficiality, devoted and accommodating, can whip a dead horse, can be insecure, manipulative, can be irrational, can have a hard time compartmentalizing their lives, extraordinary sense of humor, can be dependable, yet can also have mood swings, protective over self and loved ones, nurture, caring, can be moody, heightened emotions. And then the Mars in Libra means the following. Sorry, hold on. My bad. Trying to see something real quick. Okay. So yeah, Mars in Libra. Is going to be in Libra, and it means the following: reflecting before acting, weighing alternatives before taking action, procrastination, indecisive, can be passive aggressive, defender, fighter for justice and equality, sneaky, subterfuge, managing conflict, prefers romantic, lighthearted, sweet intercourse, rather be at peace, harmony than discord, fighting, avoiding fights and impulse, harmonic, peaceful, loving partnerships, maybe representing feelings, passive, ignoring the bigger problems. And for the summary of all of that, what I got from that is vulnerability, connection, union. Beware of being mean or negatively criticizing and harming yourself or and to others. Moodiness, passive aggressiveness, sweet, beautiful energy in the air. Beware of repressing emotions or feelings, emotions, and nervous system. So, yeah. And that's where we are on planets. Let's close it out with a card reading. That's not what I was going to do. I wanted to do the opposite, right? Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the clarity cards that came out, is Nine of Swords. Top of the deck, you're usually watching this right now, is the Knight of Wands. I was so tempted to like do it a certain way, but I was like, no, Chanel. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the cards that came out, is Ginkgo Breakthrough. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Ashwagandha Purpose. All right, so for this week's Mars Weekly Forecast Predictions, the card that came out is the Hermit card, Solitude. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, is a Nine of Cups, Fulfillment of Wishes. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Three of Swords, Heartache and Loss. To clarify the Hermit card, Solitude, you got the Star card, you got the Eight of Pentacles card, the Moon card in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles upright came together. And then you have the Oracle cards, Cannabis, Detachment and Babinsana, trust. Sometimes you gotta let go and you gotta trust, or whatnot. You gotta trust the cosmic waves or whatnot, where they're gonna take you. There's something with Neptune and maybe Pisces. And then some of you could be seeing 999 a lot, or you will be seeing 999 a lot. Some type of end of a cycle is going on. End of a cycle. There's something about going beyond something. Maybe just moving on or going past something. There's also something here maybe about ancestors for y'all. Something could be about like lessons or education. That also could be something about, what should we call it? Traveling or sports. There's something definitely, or some of y'all could also be seeing 888 a lot, or you will be, and all that stuff. Something here is going on when it comes to like the subconscious, what's underneath. It could be something with your intuition as well. There's something heavily about a cycle, cycles, something mysterious or like a secret or whatnot. And there's something like going beyond and like intuition. What's in the subtle or subconscious? Like something is deeper. It's deeper than what's on the surface or something like that. So some of y'all could be going through healing, um, will be going through healing, or you need to, or this is what's going on right now. There's something about healing. And it's something about letting it come up, letting it come up and come out kind of thing. I don't know if some people may be like resisting this, resisting like letting whatever is deep down inside come up. Definitely a lot of things about like um, your inner universe and your healing. Again, some of y'all in solitude because of it, healing your inner, whatever's deep inner, the subconscious, and all that. Again, some of y'all could be holding that in, not letting it come out. There's something here about, I feel like it's healing as well, like physical healing. It could be about your health or physical healing, maybe one of your body parts or whatnot, especially if you're an athlete or something, maybe one of your body parts like healing, getting better. Maybe you gotta stay inside more and all that stuff. Um, but also, it could be something with someone's health, physical health, or whatnot. There could also be something about maybe material, money, and there's something about healing, like make like working to get it better. Like there's lack, but it's like working to get it better. There's something here about focus as well. The only way you can go now is up or whatnot. There's healing going on here. There's something here with the cosmos and space and all that stuff. But I feel like it might be inner or like just like among us type of thing, energy or frequency. But yeah, healing is here. Something about the cosmos. And then yeah, something about getting better. Someone's working on this, is focused on their health or focused on their money or like focused on something and it's like physically actually doing things to get it better. It could be while you're by yourself, um, in the background and all this stuff. There could be some type of like studies looking into something as well. There's something about focusing on like what brings happiness, what brings like contentment, and it's like needing to search deep down inside for it. There's something about someone, or there's something about being on the surface, but needing to be deep, more deep in it or whatnot. Um, because the moon is in reverse with the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like whatever is like someone's happiness or fulfillment and everything like that, what's gonna really make them happy, turn their frown upside down, is like going deep into their subconscious, into going into some type of secret or something that's underneath. Not stay on the surface, not be so shallow or something like that. Yeah, because staying on the surface or something like that is only bringing lack or emptiness. Maybe it could also be with health too, like trying to put a band-aid over health or whatnot. But like what's real is gonna come up. Is gonna come up anyway. You know, you can't dress like a pig or whatnot. It's still gonna be a pig. I don't know if some people are just like trying to act like they're doing better, but it's like actually needing to eat better or do better or exercise better or really focus on what needs to do for it to be actually happy and better genuinely. There's some type of like ending loss that's happening, or some type of separation, some type of disappointment. This may be easier said than done, but you're gonna have to detach and trust the waves of all of this. Okay, you could cry if you want to. It doesn't mean you don't have like you shouldn't cry. You can't, or feel irritated or something. Yeah. So what came out is the Hermit card. There's something here about being in solitude, on your own and all that stuff. And something about that may reveal some type of happiness, what will be fulfillment. Maybe there's something about solitude and some type of dedication that will reveal some type of happiness or something. Yeah, it's to feel what's in the heart, what's the actual path. Yeah, if you genuinely want like, because some people say they want peace and they want happiness, but it's like when the truth is like shown of how to like get there, it's a whole nother, it's like a switch up kind of thing or something like that. So it's like if you genuinely want to like get to some type of fulfillment or happiness, like maybe there's something about solitude, sitting with self and really like searching inner, and whatever that truth is, it is what it is. um it's from the heart or something like that. You are watching this right now, top of the deck, Three of Swords. There could be some type of like separation, breakup, disappointment going on currently or whatnot. Could be happening quick. Oh, and it's like forcing you to surrender to it. Damn. Yeah. With the Eight of Wands, the Hangman card, the Judgment card, and the World card. Yeah. It's like, you know, forcing you to like accept it, go with it, flow with it. And to clarify, the Hermit card, got the Star card, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Moon card in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. There's something here about healing, maybe even redirecting, something about universal redirection and healing or whatnot, and your focus. And it's something about it's like getting deep like really going deep into like the wound or going deep into whatever this moon is to actually like figure out the lack or like the wound or something like that and focusing on it and making it better. Interesante. We have here cannabis, detachment, and came upright. So here are the keywords for it: detachment, deep contemplation, freedom from pain, body, inner calm, immunity. And then astrological rulers are Saturn and Neptune. And then we have here for the guidance, it says Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma, although often called the great malefic. Saturn is much more than what we experience in third dimensional reality. The space time continuum is a system that encompasses third dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend, Neptune, the cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble sleeping, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing. So this is what I was trying to say, like a quick band-aid, but you needing to get in the wound. Like it's like putting putting a quick band-aid or like just continuing to cover up the wound or something like that with like a cream, but it's like you actually need to like get in the wound and like clean it and all that stuff with the infection and stuff like that instead of just slapping on cream and a band-aid or something like that. So yeah, don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self-neglect and disassociation. Tune deeply into the energetics of this ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self-induced pain. And that's another thing too, where I was trying to say too, there's something deeper that is deeper than like the surface or whatnot. So you need to break past that or whatnot. And then we have here Babinsima, trust, and it came upright. So here are the keywords: self love, heart retrieval, ultimate state of receivership, gratitude, receptivity, and compassion. And the astrological rulers are the moon and Neptune. Sorry. Then we have the guidance here. Babinsina's bright and pink flowers bathe the energy body with the softness of light, awakening the inner pathways to unconditional self love. Babinsina reminds us that love is the highest state of receivership. There's something about like receiving and allowing as well. Reminding us not to forget the necessary power of self love. Babinsina assists us in just rediscovering forgotten places within ourselves, retrieving fragments of our heart, seeking healing. Ask yourself, where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? Babinsina medicine is like that of whales and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in assessing, accessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. Saranita is reminding you to pay close attention to the messages encoded in dreams, synchronicities, and symbols that surround you right now. Through those doors, you can further explore the great mystery of your heart's desires. So yeah, there's something with the heart, y'all, and like the cosmos and the surrendering and all that stuff. I'm wondering if people are just going through a lot of ego deaths. I realized it when I was talking to some one person, and I just started realizing a lot of things. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going through an ego death, and like, yeah. So we have here Virgo. Cancer and Aquarius. You could be in those signs. As nice. It could be your chart. It could be the energy of the reading. It could be the planetary placements. Anyone around you, all that stuff or whatnot. The same thing that I told that person, I was like, you gotta. I was just saying like you gotta be careful with how you move when it comes to matters of the heart and like how you feel and your emotions because like if you keep like holding it in, just like they were experiencing in the moment, you could just like randomly anywhere just break open. And wouldn't you rather just like be on top of like having that consistent flow in your feelings and emotions in your waters rather than it build up um and then unpredictably burst anywhere at any time. So yeah, we have here Algiz, Algiz, and it says here the elk protection shield ward off evil. Something about you being alone and in solitude is protection. Hmm. Then we have here Thurisaz, Thurisaz, and it means thorn, reactive force, defense, and conflict. I didn't want to say that, but now that it's here and stuff, I feel like something could be like rejection is protection type of thing, or separation is like for the better or whatnot, somehow. But yeah, again, there's something with defense, a shield, and protecting or whatnot. There's something with separating. This may not be, the situation may not be funny, but like what's coming up is like kind of like when the teacher thinks that a group of students or two students like are disruptive or whatnot in the class. So to make the energy better, they basically separate them. Something like that. And then we have the trans, which is a prefix meaning across, beyond, through, and on the other side of. Yeah, it's deeper than that. It's overall saying that there's something. Why is that coming up? Especially after I said what I said about Libra and stuff. That like it's deeper than that, and then after that's gonna be Scorpio too. So there's something about like it's deeper than that, going beyond that, transcending past that, like in your DNA, in the cosmos type of thing. We had a Merkaba here, so something with Metatron. It's like beyond. It's deeper than that, way past that. Neptune, all that stuff. Um, hmm and it's crazy. I've been getting dolphin energy lately. Like dolphins been coming up a lot lately. And there's something with the spirals. That's that for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Session Predictions. If you like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Helpful and peace out. Boop, boop, boop. Peace out, y'all.